That thing right there. Vacuum pump for my brake booster. Got it off eBay. First time I ever did the eBay thing. Full on, properly. Had to have it shipped from the United States from this guy named Harley One and Only. Thank God for Harley One and Only. He sent me 2. Hopefully one of the 2 is good. And hopefully this one that I put in first is good. Because it looks better than the other one. Aesthetically, anyway. Here's the rest of the motors. That hose back there attaches at the back. I forgot to just replace it when I had the air intake off, and so I had to do some things I didn't want to. So anyways, it's a bit long, but it works. Hopefully there's no heat problems. Yeah, put those fuel injectors in. They don't seat the way that you instinctively think that they do, but I'm hoping that they're fucking in there, because if they aren't, it would be a bit of a shit show. And I have new spark plug wires. They're new, like from a month ago. Not a month ago, 3 months ago. Pretty expensive NGKs, I think. Yeah, anyway, I had to take out a whole bunch of things to put in just a few things. New head gaskets, valve cover gaskets, heads were machined, valve stems, valve seals planed, new belt, serpentine belt, upper, lower rad hoses, new radiator. I didn't get a new battery, but with the brake job, I did get a new one of those, master cylinder, and also a brake booster itself. Rare that those things fail, but heck, why not? I got a new one of those things, and a new PVC tube, and thank goodness I did that, because the old one looked like it had been there since 2003. And these things here, these heater hoses, they have a special adapter that I bought to put one of them back on. They come off with a special tool, not expensive. Special removal tool just goes in like that, and then you pull it towards you, and it sort of releases the pinchers in there. Yeah, they go down there to the water pump, and it's a special hose that's got these fittings, and it's formed, hooks into here. This reservoir I'd like to replace. It should be here all ready for pickup tomorrow. Got a new thermostat. Thermostat has O-rings to seal it, not a regular gasket. So that was weird. Had to learn about that. I don't think I'm gonna replace anything to do with air, but just if we go back to the front here, nice big throttle body. I think looks good. Cleaned it a little. I didn't do anything with it. It's kind of one of those easy spots to make improvements, but you gotta know what you're doing. There's the fan, clutch, and all that clean aluminum. Wowee. Thought about getting this alternator sort of freshened up, but I bet it'll be the first thing that I need to fix after all of this, if it goes well, because it looks pretty haggard, and it's important. So anyways, back to the brakes here. All that stuff's new, and I don't know if you can see it down in there. I didn't do a very good job of plumbing that. It's just kind of in there, and I do worry about that because it, you know, sometimes making it beautiful is also very practical, making it safer. I had to take all these coils off, all the connectors, all this stuff, fuel lines, those things there, those clips. Hopefully they stay on, but there's a special removal tool for those fuel lines, and it was just easier to detach it from here, the fuel rails, than it was to try and disconnect it at these quick connect things. Oh yeah, so that hose clamp right there, that is the hose that wasn't coming off because it's real close to the firewall. Oh my goodness. You know, I'm getting tired, and I just about cried over that, which is not necessary at all. And yeah, that's the PVC right there. The PVC is built into that hose, goes into a hole right down there on the valve cover. Sits nice and clean. Sort of a tragedy about all that other stuff. Modern vehicles, man, modern vehicles. Anyways, that's kind of that. And those transmission lines I just sort of cleaned up. They're covered in grease, covered, just like the engine top. Anyways, it'd be nice to use that new belt. Hopefully it's not too hard on the engine. I'm putting 10W30 in just to wear with the hot weather we're gonna be getting soon. And I do need a new windshield wiper motor, which I have. We'll have to put it in later. So Dad says a little bit of ATF fluid might be needed to top up the transmission. I might wait for him to get home before I do that. And just changing the engine oil now. And that reservoir there is where all the coolant goes in. Goes down, down, down. And I would hope that it fills it up, because there's no other filler area on the radiator. It just mounts in, and whew. There is another radiator behind that. I think it's like a engine cooler, oil cooler, engine oil cooler, or transmission oil cooler. Yeah, intercooler. You wouldn't know it's there unless you took the radiator off. It's kind of hard to see. There is another belt back there, way in there. I chose not to replace it, but I think if I did, I'd have to take that one off and then get to it. And surprisingly, the belt's easy to take off. I've been wondering about that for years. Anyways, now I know. Okay, well, I'm gonna check on how the oil change is going, and I'll talk to you later. It's like a 10-minute video here, and just thought I'd let you know how things are going. I'd probably say this is one of the bigger projects I've done, because I've assembled an engine before, but I've not assembled an engine by myself before. And there's a lot of things to know if you want to do it right. So I did the best I can, and I'm just kind of hoping for the best here. Yeah, lots of new things on the car, lots of stuff that I hope will hold up for the next little while. And yeah, talk to you later.